We're back with the Danganronpa V3 instead of 3, and they put the V back in Danganronpa. There's some easy jokes I could make, but anyway, let's just begin class trial. Honestly, I don't even really need any skills or anything. Game's easy enough. I'm interested in seeing how the spice of the graphics is upgraded. I'm interested in feeling the vibes. Also, fully voiced texture. We get to hear a lot more of everybody. On the first time, I'm not gonna go too crazy clicking. Because this is the first time, of course, we're hearing this exact line. もし間違った人物を黒としてしまった場合は Yeah. I'm familiar. Yeah. They're specifying that one. I don't think that was always the case. Maybe it was and it wasn't mentioned, or it was throwaway. Crazy Max. So true. 始まっちゃったね。裁判なんて久しぶりだな。You've been in one before? 経験はあるんだね。まあね。悪の相当だから。今まで悪いことばっかりしてきてるから。で、どうすりゃいいんだ？何から始めんだよ。That jacket would be cool, but どうやって進めればいいのかよくわからないよ。Yeah, again, this guy's Japanese is not so ooga booga in the sense that the English translation is. I think they overtune it a little bit, but that's just what I'm. Oh gosh, she? They did their best. It's hard to. True. You feel like you're in the wrong game, but you remind me of the Persona character, the Aegis or whatever. I haven't played all that. Corporate lawyer or prosecutor and jury member. Well, that's astute of you. I do love it when they draw the anime eye behind the hair. I feel like it's a very cool effect. I'm a fan of it. This guy should have like a split tongue, I feel like. Someone's gotta deal with her. Someone's gotta shut her up. She needs to have like a shot collar, I think, but... That's a bit crazy. This is true. They gotta just be evil. That's the Hyoka character. Chitanda Eri. Or Eru, I forget. But why? The door is really funny. She has the potential to be annoying. I'm just hoping that we need to like check her immediately every time so that she becomes a mess and then it's all good. But is it possible? That's not possible for the person who's controlling Monokuma to be here, because 16 people were in the room while Monokuma was doing shit. Unless you're saying it was like it's like a you have to go to do the thing, but he's kind of autonomous now. Oh shit.
So I think it is like more supervisor type thing. Also, that's an Among Us music note.
首謀者か。この中にいる可能性が高いって話だったが。
True.
俺はみんなと同じ意見でキーボーだと思うよ。
皆さんも同じ意見なんですか？
絶対に突き止めてみせるからね。
でも首謀者を突き止める前に
This is all true. These are all factual statements.
だったら
I'm liking the modernity that's been brought here. To be honest, it doesn't. It feels proper without really abandoning any of the aesthetics of the first game, but building on them. You know.
何が問題かをはっきりさせてみようよ。
そうだね。超高校級の探偵の犀原くんが言うなら間違いないよ。
それじゃ始めましょうか。
We can find the mastermind if we work together. I don't think we should have been going on about the fact that we're gonna get the mastermind. I don't think that would make a lot of sense, but sure. Another class round has begun. The non-stop debates, aka testimony. I'm familiar with all this. Truth bullets that will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Me fill in my truth cylinder. I'm familiar. The new element. That's been here the whole time. Oh shit, this will reveal a small red dot, but within weak spots called a V point. If you hit it with the correct truth bullet, you get an awesome V counter. They improve your score. Okay. So if you know the answer, you can hit the button to do a better job. What? Oh shit, they're really up the stakes on this shit. Already starting with like this fancy ass shit.
きっと一人で図書室に来た乱太郎を犯人が後からゴチンとやったんだよ。
どうして天海は図書室に行ったんだ？
あいつが動く本棚を開けていたのは隠し扉の存在を知ってたからだ。つまりあんただったってことだ。
Yeah, but I can't see all my options immediately though, like you could in the first game. You would scroll to see them all.
天海さんの死体が発見されたのはタイムリミットの直前でしたね。
彼は図書室でさ。
Okay, give me a second here. He did not have anything that looked like a card key, therefore he can't be the mastermind. I think that's our point, right?
きっと一人で図書室に来た乱太郎を犯人が後からゴチンとやったんだよ。
どうして天海は図書室に行ったんだ？
あいつが動く本棚を開けていたのは隠し扉
I
の
didn't
存
mean
在
to
を知っ
shoot
てたから
that.
だ。つまり天海がことだ。
I ran out of my juice. Oops, my bad. Because they changed. I don't know why they changed all the controls. Also, I don't know how to fast forward anymore. Escape. That's terrible, but sure. But they made the noise way better, so I support this. There we go. Just according to Ronba. それは違うよ。
ちょっと待って。やっぱり天海くんは首謀者じゃないと。
Objection? なんで？
天海くんは隠し扉を開けるカードキーを持ってなかったんだよ。もし彼が首謀者で隠し扉に入ろうとしていた
True. That's pretty true.
カードキーを持っているはずだよね。
犯人が天海くんを殺した後でカードキーを持ち去ったのかもしれませんよ。
でも隠し撮りした写真のどこにも天海くんがカードキーを持った姿は写ってなかったよ。
Actually,
だからやっぱり彼はカードキーを持っていなかったんだと思う。それに首謀者が死んだならこの殺し合いだって終わってるはずだよね。そうね。そう考え
quite low is a crazy statement. I guess it's plausible.
だったら天海くんはどうして隠し扉のことを知っていたのかな。
Mm-hmm.
図書室を調べた時にたまたま見。
いや、
My bad.
首謀者に
How do I get off auto mode?
天
Okay,
海を
E.
引き寄せて殺すためだ。
Sorry, I gotta.
首謀者が隠し扉の存在を教えたって？何のため？
なんのため? So true.
それって犯人は首謀者ということですか？
But why would you do that? That's the like. Why would you? I guess to keep things going because you want things to be interesting, and that's why you want.
なるほど。
That makes some
それはあ
sense.
りそうだね。
To be honest with you, I can support this.
赤松さんたちの罠のことを知っていても不自然じゃないからね。
Yeah, that would. I mean, if that, I don't think that they would be able to have kept it a secret.
首謀者が
Obviously, you're out here walking around going like, "Oh, well, we're buying things for a trap."
今回の事件が完全犯罪になっているのは君らの隠しカメラのせいとも言えるでしょう。
100%, 100%.
つまり首謀者は君らの罠を知った上でそれを自分の犯行に利用したんじゃないかな。
There we go.
首謀者は
ま
天海をおびき寄せて殺した後、高松とダサイハラの隠しカメラを利用することで完全犯罪を成立させたってわけか。
Okay, I was wondering. She did kind of besmirch our names here. Puichi is crazy. Kaedi. Listen, they did their best.
私たちの罠を利用して。あ、待って。完全犯罪なの？この事件の謎って解けないの？
The more I look at Tsumugi, the more I'm just like, she's very pretty.
早くもお手上げじゃな。ちょっと諦めるのが早いって。犯人が首謀者ってことは分かってるんだし。
Do we know?
だったらみん
I
な
don't know if we know. To be honest with you, I don't know if we know.
そうすれば
I don't know on what basis. It's sort of a lot of. It's made that assumption, but I don't know on what basis.
みんなで協力っていう。
Shut up, Kokichi. No disrespect. Fuck you, buddy.
ひどいってことくらい。だからこそ終わりにしたいんだよ。こんなひどいことはさ。
True? That's pretty true.
殺し合いなんてふざけたゲームを終わらせるために私は首謀者をやっつけたいんだよ。
It doesn't seem like the mastermind would put themselves at such risk immediately of literally ending their whole operation just because nobody was doing anything.
私は学級裁判だって利用するよ。
I think this is the first time we have a main character who feels like they actually wanted to be the main character. Not to disrespect Makoto and Hajime. Makoto is the GOAT, for real. Hajime is decent. He's great. He's like, there's not the GOAT, no. He had his, all of his arc was towards the end, and I respect that for him, but I like Makoto more, and I think I already kind of already ranking up. She's taking initiative. Oh wait, you can right click to free cam. A little bit of free cam, not too much. Kind of weird. I don't know why you would be able to do this, but not have full freedom.
たとえ残酷な真実が待ってても
残酷な真実。
立ち向かう覚悟はできてるみたいだね。だったら早速その残酷な真実ってやつを叩き。
What?
実は俺分かっちゃったんだよね。
なんだって？
Is he really spreading, or is it a bit? Is it all a bit?
だってもしこれで正解だったりしたら
How do you know about the other two?
学級裁判の最短記録を塗り替えちゃうよ。
ちなみに今までの最短記録って
Is this a speedrunning reference, or is it like a?
そらもう早かったで。
あいつ風のように速かったよね。
だけどさ、何もあいつ自身が風にならなくてもよかったのにね。この季節になるとついあいつのことを思い出してまうな。
I don't know what this is specifically referring to.
なんであんな死に方しちまったんだ。一人で宇宙艦隊に突撃するなんて。
I have no idea what they're talking about on that one. It's beyond my references, to be honest with you.
ねえ、オーマ、犯人が分かったってのはマジなのかよ。
Probably not.
さ
But...
っきの話だと犯人って赤松ちゃんたちの罠を知ってたんだよね。
Meow.
犯
Okay, that's their logic. Because they knew, so we could disprove this if we prove that somebody who knew about our plan, or could be you, to be honest with you, even though that doesn't seem like it would line up at all. Someone must have drawn Miyu with just the leather straps and like accessories, so that is digging into her flesh, for lack of a better term. I need to see that. Tap that. DM me. I mean, this is what I was saying. That basic logic would be that she's the only person who would have known about it. Assuming that the mastermind did not find out about this shit through other means, then it's good level 0 logic, but we're gonna have to disprove this shit. But she didn't know where we kept the cameras. She only knew about the fact that they were cameras and I guess she did know, right? We showed her the arrangement and the floor plans. Is that why? I like her much better when she's a whimpering mess than compared to her usual bravado. But you need to have one for the other, I suppose. Is that true? I don't think that's true. I think we showed you the plans. We can prove this. Me and Saihara can lock in on this one. Doshite is a very funny way to pronounce that, to be honest. Well, no, that's not true, because you made a drone, right? So true. Okane ga hoshino. She's being mean to a woman. It's character development. Is that really okay? The blue colored weak spots. These are agree points. I'm familiar with the flipping of the roundabout. We will consent. Pog. We must infer to argue or agree. You can also V-consent. Respect for these systems is quite funny. Me when my wall is 4th. Bookcase, bookcase card reader dust. Moving bookcase. Card reader dust. Korekio's account. Okay, so we have proof basically. I'm hitting all the snipers, by the way. I'm hitting every shot I can. Now that I have him with an aim. Shinguji-kun has been... Yeah, and him mentioning it is also his own alibi, so it's a double. He has every reason to confirm this. Saigo no Bansan? Is that a thing?
ちなみにメニューは孫の誕生日に買ったケーキを一人で食べるおばあちゃん風パスタだよ。
Me when my once powerful is notion. Too slow, buddy.
さすがはお父やんやで。
お父やん。
というわけだから、イルマさんのアリバイは僕が保証するよ。
I will prove it.
このナメクジが もっと早く言えっつーの。
That's not fun, isn't it? You want to see you wriggle a bit.
赤松は頑張ったぞ。貧相な胸の雑魚キャラの割にはな。急にすごい上から目線だね。どこの何がメッシュ？
どこが何? What'd you say? Can I? They've turned this into a reference. I'm not sure it was originally.
急にすごい上から目線だね。どこの何がメッシュ？
Oh, okay, no, it was. That is the reference, but they like double explained it. Nani ga Meshu. She is hidden the Gilgamesh, but I mean, she's also not really hidden the Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh never breaks until the very end, you know.
白金ちゃんってよく自分勝手な例えを使うけど、それってぼっち特有のやつだよね。
Fate is not that niche, buddy. Don't get.
ごめん、つい趣味がにじみ出ちゃって。
I mean, listen. I don't doubt that she's hit. Actually, maybe this niche. Maybe I don't know. To be honest, maybe comparing it to the very mainstream, I don't think it is that popular. To be fair, but it's the most popular in the niche. Maybe not the, but it's the. Okay.
大間は何を余裕ぶっこいてんだ。元はてめえが俺様を疑い始めたのが悪いんだぞ。
So true.
てめえは当分黙ってろ。この狂言癖のつるしょだが。
She may have said that. I don't know what abortion is in Japanese.
ひどいよ。
He's doing her bit, but fake. He's crocodile TMXing for sure. ひどいよ。
想像しい野郎だぜ。
Is he standing on a? He is. Thank you for the camera.
それとついでに言っておくと、
Are we gonna get a 1v1 duel situation
他
soon?
に白ではその4人は容疑者から外せそうですね。ずっと一緒にいたなら。いや、ずっと一緒ではないけどね。白金さんは途中でトイレに行ってたからさ。
The Pistler.
やっぱそれ言われちゃうんだ。まあ確かに言ったよ。食堂から一番近いトイレにね。トイレだって？いや、待ってました。ワクワクするね。なんでですか？
硬い体かな、柔らかい体かな。
That's the important question. Gut health.
でも本当にトイレに行っただけで地下に行ったりはしてないよ。それに怪しまれるほど長い時間でもなかったと思うし。
だけどよ、あんたは超高校級のコスプレイヤーなんだよな。
Now we're gonna bring up her fucking clothes
だっ
pops.
たらトイレに行くふりして誰かに変装した可能性もあるんじゃねえのか。
Nor.
変装？ないない。変装なんてしないって。私もそれはないと思う。その根拠だって知ってるしね。
そっか。Can we do a reaction thing here? No, we
白
can't.
金さんがコスプレするのってフィクションの作品だけなんだって。
フィクションの作品。
そもそもコスプレって本来はフィクション作品でやるものだからね。
Probably true.
まあ最近は曖昧になっちゃってるけど。
The cosplay purist has logged on.
許せなくって。
I mean, is it a non-fictional character? Like, do you mean like from a live-action style? Like, I guess it's funny to call a movie live-action, but that's what I mean.
許せないあまりに生理的に無理なんだよ。リアルの変装をするとキモいブツブツが出ちゃうの。私もそのキモいブツブツは見たから。
Hey, don't be so mean. It's a biological reaction, bro.
つまり変装の可能性はねえってことか。
True.
白金、疑って悪かったな。
See, this guy's chill as fuck, even though he's from a different show and he's drawn differently. He looks like he's from, like, Mob Psycho, which is pretty cool. It reminds me, when I first watched Mob Psycho, I was actually, like, turned off by the animation, and then I did, literally everyone was going... This was back in the day when people still recommended shows and stuff in good faith. I was going, like, is it really that good? Like, how could it be that good? And then I watched 2 episodes, and I was like, okay, now it looks great again, you know. So it really is like, not even don't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you gotta, you know, it's like the first time you drink Dr. Pepper, you're like, these are chemicals, they don't add up. And then the second time you drink Dr. Pepper, you're like, you know, you're hitting the Steins again. It's one of those. I like when a anime lady looks at me with that concerned face. It's not even derision, it's like, poor you, you know? There's a little bit of patronizing. It hits me. I love it. Shut up, buddy. Fuck you.
とにかく食堂にいた4人のアリバイは間違いなさそうね。だったら東條と白金と入間と新宮寺は容疑者から外れるね。
4人
ともおめでとう。もう帰ってもいいぞ。
帰るのはダメだよね。
ねえ、その4人以外で怪しいのは誰なんだよ。地下に行った名城しがたき豚野郎集団か。
So we're gonna prove ourselves innocent, then we're gonna be asked about the event, and then we're gonna have to show that no one went in the event.
地下に行ったのは誰だっけ？
私と犀原くんが2人で見張りをしていた時に見たのは。
The Seven?
ゴンタくん、春川さん、茶柱さん、夢野さん、アンジーさんに死んだ天海くんの7人だったよ。
では、その7人が容疑者なんですね。
Well,
そうなるね。笑ってる場合じゃなくて、あなたもその中に入っているんですからね。
well, is that true? They're hitting the fucking Indian sitcom at it. It's not a sitcom, it's more of a TV show. That person is making us enjoy these terrible things. Spoken like somebody who looks like a dictator, for sure.
拷問なんてダメですよ。天子は痛いのが苦手なんです。痛くされなくても、あることないこと何でも喋りますから。あることだけでいいわよ。
地下に行ったメンツの中に犯人がいるとしたら、怪しいのは春川ちゃんじゃない？ほら、人とか殺してそうな雰囲気だ。
はあ、バカ言わないで。どうせ桃田あたりが犯人なんでしょ。
何言ってんだよ。俺が犯人なわけねえだろ。
This guy is reminding me of a better version of Kazuichi from the second game, for sure. He's not as irritating, but he is hitting that sort of idiot mode.
紳士は人を傷つけたりしないんだ。
うちだって違うわ。人殺しなんてめんどいことはせんぞ。
アンジーにはアリバイがあるぞ。だから誰が犯人なんだって。ちょっとみんな落ち着いてよ。
Well, that's the neat thing, they're not talking at once, you know?
大丈夫だよ、赤松さん。
Oh shit, new mode? New mode?
聞き分ければいいだけだから、君ならできるよね。
I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other because I got ears from my music.
そもそも私は誘われた。
New mode maybe, that'd be nice.
怪しいのは誘ったやつじゃん。
俺のことじゃねえか。俺は違えって言ってんだろ。
11 a new mode.
なすりつける気ですね。
It's funny that we can move the camera during this.
うちは悪い子ではないぞ。産んでくれたママに聞いてもらえばわかる。本当にアリバイがあるんだって。うちは犯人じゃないよ。
Oh no, 3 people are talking at once. Luckily, we have... Oh, this is the panic courtroom attack. The mass panic debate. 3 debates will happen at the same time. It's the same as the other one. You just hear they triple their prettiness. And this is what I was looking for. This is the kind of chaotic shit I'm interested in. I like they used the fucking Steam, like a PlayStation controller for the demo image, you know, much. Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more clearly. Find the lie and refute it. You can use V counter if you're confident. Okay. So... fucking chaos. It's gonna be her alibi, I think. Oh, that's the alibi. That ain't shit. Okay, well, she's telling me what I needed to hear this time. Maki keyboard receiver library. Let's see what they say first. How can I scroll, please? Oh, okay. Developer really said scroll the left one and then scroll this one with your right click. That shit is crazy to me. But okay. Kibo and Ryoma were in their own rooms during the body discovery announcement. Sorry, what else was going on? The receiver and the library vent. That doesn't seem to help. Maybe it does help. So let me see which one of these. Mogs. Hikoeta, this is fun. Oh, I hope they get rid of the fucking rhythm game, but I'm pretty sure they won't because they did the first two. I need your calming tones, sir.
ゴンタは虫さんの映像を見てたんだ。モノクマとの対決に備えて闘争心を高めようと思って。
The thing that's getting me, I think the like absence of certain particulates and articles and stuff in this. He is speaking simply, but he's not speaking like a caveman.
むっちゃだ。昆虫と力比べなんて。
なんて。
上等な料理に蜂蜜をぶちまけるがごとき思想。
Sorry, what did he fucking say? I need to hear that one again.
上等な料理に蜂蜜をぶちまけるがごとき思想。
Something about putting honey on some sort of cooking. I don't know what 上等な料理 means, but.
でもどうして鍵までかけていたの？
それはイメージトレーニングに集中したかったからだけど。もしかしてゴンタが疑われてるの？どうして？だ
からあなたにアリバイがないからですって。
じゃあそのアリバイってやつを持ってくればいいんだね。わかった。今から急いで取りに行ってくるよ。どこにあるのか教えて。
Like he's speaking normally, it's just he's stupid. He's like method of knowledge, level of knowledge or whatever is sort of caveman level, but.
この様子だとこいつに反論は難しいかもね。
どうするの？反論できないなら決まっ
He does look like the kind of guy who would laugh like Kiki.
極原君、議論を尽くして真相を明らかにするためにはあなたの反論が必要だわ。
反論って言われても。
君が犯人じゃないって理由を僕らに説明してくれればいいんだよ。
Anyway, sorry, I'm browsing random internet posts while also playing video games.
このままわかるか。あんたは俺らの命も背負ってるんだ。必死にやってくれよ。
わかった。みんなのためにやってみる。
にゃはははコンタファイトだ。ファイトファイトファイト。
She's having fun at
弟子
least.
みてえにグイングイすんな。
Lock in again? Another one? Or... yeah, another one. No, this is a normal one. Bookcase, dust. It's probably gonna be this sliding door if I had to guess. What does it say? Difficult to exit through.
だってゴンタがいた AV ルームからはみんながいたゲームルームを通らないとに出られないんだ。
出られない。いけない。エビルの電
気は一つじゃねえよな。扉もあったはずだぜ。
図書室裏口の正面に引きだね。すりゃ。なんだな。
いいよ、ゴンタは犯人じゃない。
I was just checking if there was a better statement.
だってゴンタがいた AV ルームからみんながいたゲームルームを通らないと廊下に出られないんだよ。
They did a much better job with this on this fast forward. It's just way better. I missed. It's fine. Lock in. I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to go flawless mode. The sliding door. I missed again. Fuck it. Gonta wa hannin janai nda. Misclick. My time is clicking for sure. There we go, finally. We beat him. So, Chigayo. Get their ass.
あの引き戸からの出入りは無理だよ。俺様が間違ってるっつうのか。いい胸してるじゃねえか、この動物。
Chill.
度胸だよね。度が抜けてるよ。
So what'd you say?
度胸だよね。俺様が間違ってるっつうのか。いい胸してるじゃねえか、この動物。度胸だよね。度が抜けてるよ。
I don't know, that works in Japanese. I think it works better in English for once, but whatever. We're gonna do the song and dance. He could have done it, he's very strong. No, but the dust was on the hinges. There we go, okay, never mind. So this is the benefit of having Saihara. We don't have to have the question asked to be answered. He answers questions before they get asked, man.
あの引き戸から出た可能性はゼロってことか。
そっか、珍しいこともあるもんだな。この俺様が間違っちまうなんてよ。
君が間違えるのは珍しいことじゃないよ。人としても。
It's a bit too long. She's got problems, okay? Let her have it.
ひどい。
けど、あの引き戸が使えないとなると、ゴンタ君が図書室に行くには。
俺らがいたゲームルームを通らねえと無理だな。けど
俺らはゴンタの姿を見てねえぜ。ほら、だからゴンタは犯人なんかじゃないんだよ。
いいえ、まだそうとは言い切れないわ。
え？
ごめんなさいね、極原くん。あなたを追い詰めるつもりはないのだけれど、全力で協力すると言った以上は、私もその責務を果たさなければならないのよ。
Serving aggressively? What is this ring here?
どういうこと？まだゴンタくんが犯人の可能性があるの？
I think so.
例えば、
From the AV room. Oh, you mean like through it?
そんな方法があるんだね。
そんな方法。
しかもその方法を使えば AV ルームにいながら天海くんを図書室に仕掛けられている。
Because he only long ranged it.
で、それはどんな方法なんですか？
まあ美人で天才の俺様にはすでに分かってるけど、他の雑魚どものために説明してやれば。
その説明の前に
I see what she's saying. I don't know if it's.
極原くんがいた AV ルームの引き戸は
You'd have to really chuck it. He could do it, I guess. We were sort of in the first case of the first game
こ
situation
の
here.
扉の位置関係なら AV ルームにいながら図書室の天海くんを殺すことが可能なはずよ。
But the door could. It would have been an insane shot to make. I see what she's saying, but that door only opens a little bit, enough for a hand, and probably enough for a perfectly thrown ball. Shot put wise. But like to snipe that, like you'd be up against the wall lining that one up as well. And was that door opened? We'll have to check the photos to find out, right?
ちょっと待って。いきなり無理な気がしてき
It's
た。
almost impossible, but it's possible.
だって AV ルームの引き戸は開かないから廊下には出られないって。
廊下に出られないのにどうやって図書室裏口の扉を開けるんです？
あの引き戸は完全に開かないわけじゃなくて、片腕が出る程度開いたはずよ。それなら可能じゃないかしら。 AV ルームにあったあるものを使えばね。
The poems. These. Oh shit, they all think less of me now. I tanked 1 damage. Now we just have 5 hearts. They went. This thing? So I'm glad I got it plausibly wrong.
スクリーン？
Screen.
そうよ。AV ルームにあったスク
But
リーン。
is that a disconnectable
長
screen?
い棒の代わり
Can
に
you take it out of the top of it?
それを使って図書室の扉を開ければいいのよ。開いた扉の隙間から丸めたスクリーンを伸ばし、
I like this
図書
POV
室裏
shot.
口の引き戸に引っ掛ければ扉を開けることができ
The
る。
power of a lever. It's physics, y'all.
当然スクリーンはそれなりの
問題ないと思う。
素直に言っちゃうんだよ。
Oh, honesty is the best policy, y'all.
じゃが図書室の扉を開けるとカメラに映ってしまうんじゃろ。
No, I don't think so.
いや、カメラを仕掛けたのは中に少し入ったところだから。
That one is not. That one is triggered based on the bookcase because that's what that sensor is. The other two are based on entering it. Yeah, because that is the way that this shit's wired.
犀原君たちが撮った写真もそうだったね。先頭の人物が扉から少し入ったところでシャッターが
Bro, you gotta put your jacket full sleeved, bro. I get that you have the like patterning, so you have to have it that way. Also, the like singlet shirt into a collared white shirt into the blazer. I mean, it's that fit to have 24/7 alongside the spatial slippers is kind of crazy fit.
図書室の扉を開けた方法は分かったけどよ。それが何だってんだ？
ゴンタは AV ルームから出られねえんだし、図書室にいる天海を殺しに行けねえじゃねえか。
だから極原君は殺しに行ったわけじゃなくて AV ルームにいながら図書室の天海君を殺したのよ。もしかして
Yeah, but it would be really hard.
待ってください。砲丸を投げるなんてそんな突飛な行動を。ってよく考えたらそれが普通ですね。
Her facial expressions are crazy. She looks very bug-like.
凶器の砲丸は本来投げるもの。
それに人が
Okay, but like, that's really hard. There was no more balls found. But are we really saying he hit that shot first try? He's not the ultimate baseballer like the first game, you know?
死体と AV ルームの扉はちょうど直線上にあるわ。つまり図書室裏口の扉。
けどかなり距離がありそうだ。
He could do it, but I don't think he has that in him, bro.
あの砲丸ってかなり重いけど。忘れたの？
Yeah, we know this. The question is like, first of all, was the door open? We can probably, one of the photos must have this as evidence. Mocked?
しりとり専用ロボ。いや、僕のことではなさそうですね。僕はちゃん。で、
どうなんですか、ゴンタさん。あの距離でも砲丸を投げられそうなんで
He's
す
an
か？
honest guy. I'd probably say I could have done it. It would have been hard.
それはできると思うけど。
また素直に言っちゃうんだね。
Best policy.
ゴンタすごい。超高校級の砲丸投げ選手でもいけちゃうな。
じゃあ犯人はゴンタで決まりだな。
待ってよ、ゴンタは誰かを傷つけたりしない。本当なんだよ。紳士は嘘をついたりしないんだ。
らしいぜ。どうするんだ。
信じてあげたいけど。
The photos must have an image of the doors, right? The first one. I can't let that happen. I must do my best to guide everyone to the right answer. So true.
犯人はゴンタで決定だ。
Hold on, what's the Monokuma file actually say? That doesn't really help. Oh, this would have blocked his line of sight. That's what the point is gonna be.
だから違うんだって。
私の言いよう。アミ君の死体と AP ルームの扉はちょうど直
This
線
look,
上
this
にあっ
does
たわ。
look sick as fuck though.
その途中には障害物もない。
No, fuck! I meant to hit the button. I meant to hit the button. Fuck. Oh well.
AV ルーム
What if I missed it?
投げて天海君を殺すなんて。
I'm not I don't care so much that I would have done it. I'm not used to the new control scheme.
だって天海君とゴンタ君との間には障害物があったんだよ。
障害物。
障害物？
動く本棚だよ。天海君が殺された時、あの動く本棚は開いていたはずなんだよ。
その証拠だってあるんだよ。彼が殺された時に本棚が開いてたって証拠がね。
So, what was the question? I mean, the bookcase proves that the bookcase was like that? What are we... Yeah, how... What do you mean, bro? The receiver, I guess. What are we doing here? And what killed me half a heart? I didn't even get the premise. If it's not the receiver and it's not the bookcase, what could it plausibly be? I don't know. Oh, the photo of him doing that thing, I guess. But that doesn't. I get. Was it timestamp? Does it prove when? And how is that less evidence than what we said? I guess. Okay, but he's not fully covering him. I don't see how this is more stringent than previously, but like we said it was this like this, and they're both like, you know what? That doesn't prove it.
私たちが図書室に踏み込んだ時に完全に閉まったんだよ。
But yeah.
つまり、それ AV ルームから天海くんめがけて砲丸を投げても。
Interesting way to have proven the circumstance. Shuts the book, eh?
砲丸を投げたって可能性は消えるな。
Unintentional pun, but.
ゴンタくんにはどうやっても犯行は不可能かもしれないね。
なんだ、犯人じゃないのか。
Shut up, buddy.
ごめん。
ゴンタ君は謝る必要ないと思うよ。
ああ、そうだ。男がそんな簡単に謝ってどうすんだ。
You look like toxicity. That's what I've been thinking this whole time.
むしろ謝るのは私の方だわ。ごめんなさい、極原君。
いいんだよ。だって犯人を見つけるためだもんね。
よくぞ言いました。 男子のくせに懐が深いですね。
Okay, she doesn't say degenerate every time.
ああ、嫌な。どこがじゃ。いいムードではないか。アホか君は。僕は人がたの。さすがは奥。性格の悪さを恥じることのない性格の悪さだわ。
これまた勉強になるで。ちなみにオイラはメモってると見せかけて馬券の予想してるだけだよ。
はっぱくれよ。おでこに乗せてドローンと変身して。
He's too drunk, I think, this guy.
ゴンタの疑いが晴れたのはいいけどよ。これで容疑者はいなくなっちまったんだ。しかも天海を殺した方法もまだ。
So we don't. But it feels weird that but the assumption that it was thrown is actually a good assumption because that proves why the mastermind was not caught in any photos. Yeah, thank you. We don't need to whip out the evidence on this one. He's putting together a theory. No. Speak your truth, King. Come on, let's lock in. He's gonna have a special segment. Yeah. We know that much, okay? She doesn't like robots, and I support that. 大丈夫だよ。
首謀者の手がかりって。
例えば。 天海くんが首謀者に騙されて図書室に。
How would we know? I guess. I mean, we're really digging, I suppose. We don't have shit to know. Someone saw us going there to the lab, right? This is the shit I asked in the first place. I'm glad we're wrapping around to all of this.
だったら犯人が図書室に入った方法はさっきあ、そっか。みんなには神様の声が聞こえてないんだっけ。じゃあ、アンジーが代弁してあげる。神様はこう言ったんだよ。犯人が首謀者なら、 カメラに映らないで図書室に入る方法があるって。
Are we gonna talk about the event now after all this time, obviously knowing it's not possible?
マジでケースだって。
Maji the kiss. Super serious, brother.
随分と小物衆のする口調の神様ですね。
Sounds chill.
主は言いました。神様に代わってアンジーが説明してあげる。いやー、これが
Okay, chill on your kami-sama. On kami-sama.
犯人はずっと図書室に隠れてたんだよ。楓と秀一がカメラを仕掛ける前からね。
図書室のどこに隠れていたんですか？
隠し扉の中だよ。
犯人は隠し扉の中で待ち伏せしてたってのか。
だとすると怪しいのは事件当時に一人で行動していた人物だ。
食堂にも地下にも行ってないのって。
大間君とキーボ君と星君だよね。
やっぱり犯人は男子です。
いやー、神った名推理でしょ。犯人はずっと
I don't know what the contradiction is here.
前からね。
But we know that's not true because we know that he moved it, no? Like, is this not proof? Are we crazy?
図書室のどこに隠れていたんですか？
隠し扉の中だよ。
犯人は隠し扉の中で待ち伏せしてたってのか。
だとすると怪しいのは事件当時に一人で行動していた人物だ。
食堂にも地下に行ってないの。大間君と
キーボ君と星君だよ。
やっぱり犯人は男子でしたか。
What's her account? I don't know what the contradiction is, quite frankly. I mean, I thought it was just obvious that no one could have been in there because he fucking opened the door himself. Are we gonna talk about the fact? Like, what's our problem? Is it just that the card dust on it? Okay, it is. I thought that he was hiding in between without going down. Maybe that's not physically possible. It wasn't made clear. But I suppose not.
待って、アンジーさん。隠し扉の中に隠れるのは不可能だと思う。
I was disproving a different level of point.
神様がそう言ってるのに。
実は僕はあの隠し扉にちょっとした罠を仕掛けていたんだ。
So true? The obvious truth. Yes, sir.
首謀者が隠し扉に入ったかを確認するために、
Yes, this
誰か
lootment.
が隠し扉の中に入るためにカードキーを通したら、
So.
捜査の時に
We confirming.
あの隠し扉には誰も入ってない。
運外蒼天の極みだ。
Finally, a 1v1 duel. How's it gonna manifest this time?
まだまだだな。
Mada.
何が？
カメラが仕掛けられる前から、あんたの推理は甘いんだよ。
We didn't say that shit. It seems to be contradicted. We'll do rebuttal showdown. Blade. Okay, now we do it with the mouse. And then we left click to cut. That's fun. Right click to cut with a truth blade. What did you say? Left click to regular cut. Okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah. The rest is the same as before. The blade lock.
隠し扉の中が無理だとしても、図書室には隠れ場所がいくらでもあった。例えば、本の山の
Okay, we can only be on our side. That's
仕
what's
掛
up.
けられる前からその中に潜んでたんじゃねえのか。そして天海を殺した後で逃げたのさ。
You're not gonna beat me in a CPS battle, buddy. I've been playing too much Minecraft in my
殺して
life.
逃げるにしたって逃げる姿がカメラに映っちゃうよね。
だったら天海を殺した後でまた図書室に隠れればいい。そして全員が死体に注目している自分もたった今駆けつけたかのようにその場で合流すればいいだけだ。
Rejoin everyone. What's the evidence again?
だったら天海を殺した後でまた図書室に隠れればいい。そして全員が死体に注目し自分もたった今駆けつけたかのようにその場で合流すればいいだけだ。
It ain't that.
だったら
We're gonna die, by the way.
後でまた図書室に隠れればいい。そして全員が死体に注目している自分もたった今駆けつけたかのようにその場だけだ。
Is it the Rio? What's in the Rio? Hold on. The Monokuma file won't help. Right? So it has to be the Rio. Right? Or the hidden. The Rio or the hidden? I think the hidden. It's not the hidden, yo. I've been mocked. We're dead. I don't know what make preparations and retry means. I suppose that means retry from the beginning. The retrying here was much faster. Okay, well it was... What... 図書室には隠れ場所がいくらでもあった。例えば本の山。犯人はカメラが仕掛けられる前からその中に潜んでたんじゃねえのか。そして天海を殺した後で逃げたのさ。Yeah, well, I guess we advance. 殺して逃げるにした。だったら天海を殺した後でまた図書室に隠れればいい。そして全員が死体に注目している自分もたった今駆けつけたかのように。Okay, it was just that everyone was there, I suppose. Is our point. Hopefully that makes up for the fact that I lost once. Yeah. I mean, that accounts for everybody, no? But like, it's weird that you would miss an obvious point that you knew about, you know what I mean? That's what gets me. I love that this image implies that Tsumugi runs like I'm doing it physically. You can't tell. You can't tell what I'm doing. She's doing like the anime go run. The like ooh and runs away asterisk. And that was very stupid. I mean, you could have thought about that. I thought better of you, buddy. He's still thinking about his theory. Let's bring him out of here.
まずはその問題を。でも不思議だよね。
I think throwing theory's got some legs.
まるで透明人間の仕業じゃな。だがうちの魔法ではないぞ。うちの上半身だけで精一杯。
ああ、そういう意味の半透明なんだね。
でも図書
It's a shame they wasted such an incredible character design on this. He reminds me of Dazai. That's who he reminds me of from Bungo Stray Dogs.
図書室にあった通気口だけど。
Yeah, we know that that's not possible.
赤松たちの隙をついたんだな。
夢野さんは透明人
Oh, she loves her. I forgot. I mean, yeah.
そっか。
This is what proves it without a shadow of a doubt, I suppose.
あのね、図書室に隠しカメラを仕掛けたとき、私は念のために。
念のために。Yes.
もし誰かがあそこから出入りしてたら、本が崩れてた。
Could they not have thrown it from there? Is it possible that they, like, wiggled out halfway, the leg still in, and they went for the throw right then and there? And then the ball wouldn't have come from the way that it did, maybe? Or I don't know.
操作の時に確認してみたら、本はちゃんと積まれた
That
まま
only
だった
proves someone didn't exit from the vents. Someone could have been in the vents the whole time. And then is lying about their alibi? I don't know, what...
通気口から出るときに本をどかして。
その作業を狭い本棚の上でするのは通気口も無理で、どっちの扉も無理で。
It would be a bit illogical, I suppose.
神隠しならぬ。
他に出入りできるところ。
Gontono can think.
ひらめいちまったぞ。
Yeah, let's get...
もんカメラのインターバルを狙えばカメラに映らねえで出入りできんだろうが。
Oh shit, the fact that someone would have to know about that shit would mean that it's pretty much only you that could have done it. Or us too. Don't tell me it's Saihara because he's the one who knew. That would be it'd be a good twist, but it would also like ruin the development of the characters that they've had so far. So it would be a big gamble to make it.
何それ。つまり犯人はカメラが仕掛けられてることも知ってたし、カメラのインターバルのことも知ってたんだ。
Saihara, you're being real quiet right now. Don't make me doubt you. Also, why do you have a penis on your jacket? In your pocket, your emblem is penis coded.
そうすりゃカメラに映らねえで済むからな。さすがは美人すぎる俺様の名推理だぜ。ねえ、イルマさん。ああ？てめえは今さら知ったの通り、あのカメラは一度シャッターが降りると次に撮影。もともとは手動のフィルムを自動で巻き上げるように改造したせいなんだけど。
Okay, yeah, that fucks up our entire evidence. They didn't even need to know about that shit. Oh shit, he's the only one who knew. Oh no. Beta Boy Toy is crazy. Dote. That is, I mean, you call him a virgin, I think. Beta Boy Toy is pretty irrelevant. He knew. Oh no. Yeah, no, you really fucking with me. We trusted you, man. But but you're too smart to not. No, that doesn't add up.
それで言い忘れちゃったみたいだ。本当にごめん。
We're back, and as I was saying, I mean, it's very Ace Attorney First Case number 4, I think. I don't remember. You know what I mean, if you know what I mean. I guess I spoiled the something. I don't know what I spoiled. I'm being intentionally vague about it so that, because I forgot to give you a spoiler beforehand, and I hate when people spoil things randomly when I'm watching something else, so I'm trying to give you some fairness on that, but it's also kind of, you know, I want to put like a blanket exclamation mark Ace Attorney, random Ace Attorney spoilers. Realistically, everyone who streams should have like a media list of things that they've going to reference spoilers of at any point in time, but that would make it hard to watch everything, so I think you just gotta tank it a little bit. Or is he just testing, are we just getting our ability to trust him tested? It's hard to imagine, because he did dip out early, also. Yeah, and now we are backpedaling, we're making ourselves look sus to back him up. See, but like, it's all, the thing is, it's so believable that he did it that I almost think they're trying to bait me. Yeah, let's consider the facts. Zarigani? That's a very many words we used to describe what we were like. Ikamachi to Kusahara. Okay. So all we know is the first people that came in at a certain point. But only if you knew would you make that choice, isn't that right? And he seems to have known, that's the problem. Yeah, I was gonna say, this only puts 2 people into stars, it's her and him. And I don't really think it's either of them, but if it's anyone, it's him right now. And he doesn't have an alibi. In fact, his alibi is that he was there, so that's like really bad. And Oma is doing this all on purpose. Interesting, I think, but like it's I don't know who else it could be. That's the problem. After all the trust I placed in you, man. Yeah, he's not helping his case for sure. Is he gonna lift his eye, lift his cap and become evil? Is that the bit? I mean, we're sort of, all our eggs have been in this basket and he was the one planning this whole thing. But why would you go to the trouble? That's what doesn't make sense to me, is to go to the trouble of planning all this, knowing that somebody else could reveal that information and then kill the person using that information. It seems very weird, you know? Like, this could only make you look suspicious. Is the problem. Intermission time, huh? I don't really want to save in the intermission, but I hope we have more save slots in this. Come on, give us the Monokuma intermission. Not fully voiced here again. No idea why. I know, because I know everything. Is Bearhood for godhood? He has betrayed his Earthline ancestors. You're not saying. Definitely you've never lied before in any of the first 2 games. I gotta learn that on the trumpet. One day when I fix my trumpet. Shit's been broken for years now.
々にプロシーンに近づいてる気がしてドキドキしてきたわ。
おいらさっぱり犯人がわかんないや。途中から話を聞いてなかったから当たり前だけどさ。せやけどこれだけはわかるで。被害者と加害者の線引きが難しい世の中や。
Well, are they giving us like secret tips? What's the bit here?
そういうことを考え。
毒が回ってきたから左足を切り落とすことに。
He is talking some shit. I like these 5 little Kumalings. They're adding some varied comic relief, you know?
黙ってないでなんか言いなよ。
True.
なんも言えねえってことはてめえが犯人なんだな、このクソボケが。
Kusoboke.
ちょっと待ってよ。
But why isn't he coming to his own defense? Like, it's really... It doesn't make sense that he would do this knowing that it would come back to bite him in the ass. But it also doesn't make sense that he's shutting up right now. Is he doing... Like, what is the meta play?
だってサイハラ君
No,
は
but he left early, no
そのサイハラ
disrespect.
君が本当にずっと一緒だったの？
No, he went. He went early.
何？見張りの最中ずっと一緒に離れなかったのかって聞いてるんだよ。それは
Yeah, he left
ち
early.
ょっとだけだけど。
And like, in a very specific time, you know. And in that moment, I was sort of mentioned, I was like, you sure? Like, you wanna ruin the alibi or whatever? He was weirdly specific about
じゃあ
everything,
その
yeah.
時に天海ちゃんを殺しに行ったんだね。
そんなわけないって。サイハラ君が犯人なわけないじゃん。
感情的になるのは良くないよ。
He is speaking facts right here. Shinguji is spitting.
真実へと向かうべきなんだ。
Nanda.
ここで命を落としたくなければね。
感情的になってるわけじゃなくて、私はちゃんと根拠があって言ってるんだよ。
Are we gonna say he's too much of a weak little baby boy? Okay, I thought we were saying he was too weak for that. Man, never mind, yo.
そっか。
A little bit, we've got like a fifth healing from
だっ
that.
て防犯センサーの受信機が鳴ったのってサイハラ君が教室に戻ってきた後なんだよ。あれは天海君が本棚を動かしたせいで鳴ったんだから、その時はまだ天海君は生きていたはずでしょ。
But why is he shutting up about this whole thing
あれ
then?
が鳴ったのを一緒に聞いてるってことはサイハラ君は犯人じゃないんだよ。
ところで赤松ちゃんに一つ確認なんだけど、その防犯センサーを動く本棚に取り付けたのって。
So what, he always suggested that he knew how to avoid triggering it. And he triggered it, like, when he was there. Wait, that's not possible, isn't it? Were they not both there? Or maybe I'm mistaken. I thought that's what she just said.
本棚にそれがどうしたの？
その防犯センサーがちゃんと本棚に取り付けられたか。
Well, it was there.
その目で確認し。
Well, sorry, I saw it. It was there.
だったら防犯センサーを動く本棚に仕掛けたのはサイハラちゃんの嘘かもしれないよね。
嘘？
We're testing our faith. I believe in him again. But he's not really helping.
防犯センサーを動く本棚に仕掛け、実はずっと自分の、そして
Okay, that's possible. And they triggered it, and then when you saw the body, he took advantage of the fact that you were distracted by the corpse to put the sensor back where it was supposed to be the whole time.
わざと受信機を鳴らしたんだよ。
そのせいでたった今。
なるほどな。せこい手を使いやがるぜ。
That is clever, but white noise. Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity. Plus to me. He's on trial, bro.
センサーが仕掛けられていたのは
What's the lookout classroom piece of evidence? What if the photos is gonna have it there before he was there? Is he holding it in his hand? Am I tripping? That would be a bit weird for it to just be that.
動く本棚じゃなかったんだ。実はサイハラちゃんがずっと持ってたんだよ。
赤松さんが聞いたブザ
Okay, you don't need to
ー
spam them anymore.
サイハラ君がこっそりセンサーを動かしてわざと
Oh yeah, how does the sensor work?
鳴らした音だったんだ。
赤松はそいつを聞いたせいでたった今誰かが本棚を
勘違いしちゃったんだ。
Do we?
防犯センサーが仕掛けられていたのは動く本棚じゃな。
What proves? Because what the evidence we have is the photos in the classroom.
実はサイハラちゃんと持ってたんだよ。
聞いたブザー音はサイハラ君がこっそりセンサーを動かしてわざと鳴らした音だったんだね。
赤松はそいつを聞いたせいでたった今誰かが本棚を動かしたって
It's weird. I don't know what evidence proves that he didn't have the sensor on him. It must be one of these photos, but like it's not this one. Its sensor was the one here, right? Is it this?
防犯センサーが仕掛けられていたのは動く本棚じゃなかったんだ。実はサイハラがずっと持ってたんだよ。
赤松さんが聞いたブザー音はサイハラ君がこっそりセンサーを
動く
Ouch.
防犯センサーが仕掛けられていたのは動く本棚じゃなかったんだ。実はサイハラちゃんがずっと持ってたんだよ。
赤松さんが聞いたブザー音はサイハラ君がこっそりセンサーを動かしてわざと鳴らした音だったんだ。赤松はそいつを聞いたせいでたった今誰かが本棚を動かしたってそう勘違いしちゃったんだ。防犯センサーが仕掛けられていたのは
動く本棚。
That wasn't a V? Okay, I'm glad.
待って、おかしいよ。
Yeah, then that photo is not possible, right?
動く本棚に仕掛けられてな。あんな写真は撮れてないはずだよ。あれは防犯センサーが仕掛けられた本棚を天海くんが動かしたせいで撮れた。
Yeah. That's what I was be saying.
なんだ、そんなことか。あのね。そういえばそうだね。ごめん、そこまでは考えてなかったよ。
そんなあっさりですか？
いやー、どうやら今の俺の
最初から分かっていたような口調だね。
とにかくサイハラ。
いやちょっと待て。防犯センサーの受信機には電源がついてたはずだ。
Yeah, but like he's not. Why isn't he saying anything? That's what I don't get.
センサーは本棚にただサイハラはその受信機の電源をオフにしていたんだ。
なんで
そうすれば天海が本棚を動かした時ブザーは鳴らずに写真だけが撮
Well,
ら
we
れた
had it the whole time.
その後犀原は地下の様子を見に行くと言って図書室に行き30秒のインターバルを利用することで天海の後を追って図書室に侵入したって
They would also have had to know, by the way. I guess it could have been a crime of opportunity.
そして天海君を殺した後で動く本棚から防犯センサーを解
赤松さんの目の前で受信機を鳴らして彼女を勘違いさせることができるね。確かにカメラのインターバルを知ってた犀原君なら可能な方法ですね。
I don't think that.
めんどいし運頼りなところもあるができんこともないかな。
では本当に
超高校級の探偵が犯人なんて。
待ってよみんな。ねえ。
Yeah, why isn't he saying anything?
どうして何も。
犀原君、どうしたの？君は犯人じゃないんだよね。
おい、いいのか？
それでいいの？もう諦めちゃったの
Yeah, that's like the primary question. It's all up to me. I must take control. Okay, well, we're starting to lie. We can lie now. Danganronpa V3, you can lie in court. Sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. There are no lies in this tutorial. Oh shit. Lie bullet. See, now we're talking. Hold right click. It becomes a lie bullet. Okay, we have double the amount of ammo now. It will become a perjury. A statement that paints over the truth with lies. When lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. A back route. Okay, this is getting tricky in an interesting fashion. What did he say? Right click? So what was the lie? Oh, we need to hold it to turn into a lie. Oh, we need to hold it to do it.
だから天海君が本棚を動かした時はブザーは鳴らずに写真だけが撮られたんだ。
その後犀原はカメラのインターバルを利用し
図書室に忍び込んで天海をぶっ殺したんだ。本棚から防犯センサーを開始し
起きたと勘違い事件のだね。犀原なんじゃない。
最後にもう一度事件を振り返っておこうか。
防犯ブザーは動く本棚に仕掛けてあった。犀原も受信機を持っていたが
この嘘を真実に。
Perjury? この嘘を真実に。
ごめん、みんなに言いそびれちゃったことがあるんだ。
言いそびれたこと？
実は私なんだよね。防犯センサーの受信機を持ってたのって。
は？
だから犀原君が都合よく
Doesn't this make us very obviously suspicious?
それが本当だとすると今の推理は根本から間違っていたことになりますが。
赤松さん、当たり前じゃん。
Come on, would I lie? Would I lie to you? Guys I've known for a day.
そんなことしても自分の首を絞めるだけだ。間違ったら全員死んじまうんだからな。
死んでもいいから犀原君を。
So there must be speedrun ways to do this shit.
死んでまで他人をかばうなんて。
It's called belief, man. It's called true belief.
さすがロボ、心ない発言だね。
ロボに心がないなんて先入観やめてください。計算すれば。
計算は必要なんだね。
ありえない話。愛する人のためなら何でも。
Cool, 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 he
でも
says.
その人は迷惑だったと思います。 だってあなたって気持ち悪いですからね。
Kind of,
俺も可
but
能性はあると思うよ。二人は仲良しだから。それにさっきの赤松ちゃんってなんか嘘っぽいんだよね。ほら、俺って嘘つきだから嘘をついて。
now you're starting to be cool again.
ま、判断はみんなに任せるよ。どうする？みんなは赤松ちゃんを信じる？
赤松さんのことは信じたいですけど、どう考えても犀原さんは怪しいんですよね。さっきからずっと無言ですし、男子ですし。
ああ、うちも同感じゃ。それに
Yeah, I mean, I also agree. Though I wonder if her lying is just to get her in trouble. Are we forced down this path?
犯人はダサい原でぶっ決まりだな。もう
Dasaihara is not a very great pun, to be honest with you.
いえ、さすがに犯人を決めるのはまだ早いと思います。
私も同感かな。犀原くんが犯人だとは思えないん
The
だ
fact
よ
that we
ね。
just have lies in our pocket is kind of difficult.
ああ、俺も違うと思う。
アンジーも違うと思う。でも神様の意見は分かんないんだ。神様はお昼寝タイムに入っちゃったから。
God takes naps.
すっかり意見が分かれているわ。
うん、ほとんど真っ二つだね。これってどうやって決めればいいのかな。
ちょっと待った
The Monokuma interference.
今真っ二つと確かに聞きましたよ。おへそのセンサーで聞きました。
Oh, sensor.
耳は飾りなんですか？
そういうことならお任せあれ。
Oh shit, the more phenomenal trial grounds.
裁判場が変形するの？マジで見たい見たい。
All hope is lost. I won't be able to save everyone. Yeah, you're so full of hope you're lying. You're split down the middle. The debate scrum. Okay, it will be split. They added a lot of cool shit in this game compared to the first two. They actually made the minigames interesting enough. Maybe the pacing is also going to be better as a result of that. So now we have to 1v1, basically. You argue your opinions. The subjects of your statement don't match. That's not how you debate at all. Match your subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. Your side subject keywords are displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Use W and S to find the same subject keyword and then argue with right click. If your arguments match, your opponent's keyword will be revealed. When all the statements match up, you enter the finale. And then we spam click for a perfect refutation. Interesting. They put the spice in this one. Now it might be a long day at work if the photo, the VTuber attending a convention ass.
Saihara君はカメラのインターバルのことを隠してたよね。
俺様にはアリバイがあるだろうが、犀原と違って。犀原と赤松はずっと一緒だったわけじゃない。東條さん、受信機が鳴ったのは二人が一緒にいた時。
Okay, that's what we have to do. This is like a kind of rhythm game matching.
桃田君、
犀原のアリバイだって赤松が証言しただろう。
That wasn't correct, no?
だからそれは赤松ちゃんの嘘でしょ。
私が嘘かどうかはもっと話し合ってみればわかるよ。
犀原君はカメラのインターバルのことを隠してたよね。犀原君はカメラのインターバルのことを隠してたよね。
ゴンタ君。
でもイルマさんもインターバルのことを黙ってたし。
俺様にはアリバイがあるだろうが、桃田君。
犀原のアリバイだって赤松が証言しただろう。
犀原と赤松はずっと一緒だ。東條さん、受信機が鳴ったのは二人が一緒にいた時よ。
犀原が受信機を。
キーボ君。
実際に受信機を持っていたのは赤松さんです。
Which was a lie, of
だから
course,
それは
but
赤松ちゃん。
私が嘘かどうかはもっと話し合ってみればわかるよ。
Crouch bind. Okay, the keys changed. Full counter. Monked. They really did put the spice in this one. But it's not him. Where are we? But why is he not speaking? No disrespect. This is all stupid. Why, is he just nervous? He's so nervous he's willing to let everybody die? Or is alternatively he's so nervous because he's the killer? Neither outcome is very good. Like, it's not a great position to be in.
それを突き止めるための議論ももう出尽くしたように感じ。話し合うべきことならあるはずだよ。
But I like what they're doing there because the way they've got it, he could really be. Maybe he figured it out but doesn't want to say. He doesn't want it to all collapse, you know? Yeah, I guess that the whole point, like before we started doubting him, he had realized something. Yeah. The truth's so terrifying, you know? Well, it's because of the first time, right? It's because of his traumatic backstory. It's because last time he found the truth, you know, someone suffered for her. He's worrying that it might be. He doesn't want to be the one to send them to be the one to dole out the judgment. You know, he's Gandalf in Lord of the Rings posting. You know, can you give it to them? Type shit. We're playing his theme. Moon on the Water or whatever. If you're scared, we can embrace. That will really get you. You can worry about something else, you know. Tachimukatte. Tachimukau beki. Dayo.
写真だよ。写真？
写真？
隠し扉を狙ったカメラで撮った。
The one where he's stumbling towards it. Well, I think what he's gonna say is about height, right? Or is this not him? That wouldn't make sense. No, I don't think he's trying to grab it. Okay. What's so strange about that? But he doesn't know shit about the interval. The camera did it silently, no? Yeah, but what does this have to do with the... How does this help? Okay, he noticed it. There was 30 seconds between these photos, though. Yeah, the cameras were silent. He was in deep thought, that's why. He was locked in, he was in his mind palace, he was doing his own minigame. Is it? I don't know. We know the flash is gone. We know the bookcase sensor doesn't have anything. Did it fall off the sensor? Never mind. For some reason I was thinking completely backwards. I'm glad they tell you don't. Wait, what? She's fucking squealing also? Now my. Oh wait, it is the flash. You can literally see the flash. But I thought the flash was removed from all of them, no? So why? The one answer, I was like, that one's not the right answer. It was in the photo the whole time. I didn't even think about it. But who turned it on?
天海君はそのフラッシュの光でカメラの存在に気がついたんだよ。
え？どうしてフラッシュが焚かれたってわかるんですか？
I mean, look at it, first off.
同じような状況で撮られた他の写真と見比べてみてよ。ほら。
Yeah. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, of
これ
course.
は正面口付近に仕掛けたカメラを取り外すときに映っちゃったし。こっちのは裏口付近に仕掛けたカメラを取り
I
外
had
す
faith.
ときに
He was just deep in thought. He didn't want to reveal a truth. But what does it mean that the flash was on? Is this what gets Miyu after all?
そして
I mean, she has an alibi.
天海君の写真。
おお、手前の人物の明るさが明らかに。
Yeah, but there's also a shadow being cast. I should have put this together actually. The clues were in front of us. If I was a smarter person, a more diligent, attentive person, I think I would have locked in.
同じ状況で同じ使い捨て
Because the flash is obviously on here. I took the words of the game too literally.
隠し扉を狙っていたカメラだけはフラッシュの電源が入れられていたからなんだ。
どうしてフラッシュの電源が入れられていたの？そんなことしたら隠しカメラの意味がないわよね。ただのミスじゃないんだよね。
Yeah.
ちゃんとした目的があったはずだよ。
Well, did the first image have a flash?
つまりあのカメラには隠しカメラとしての役割以外に別の役割があったんだよ。別の役割。
What does he mean here?
本棚を動かした人物をあのカメラがある位置までおびき寄せるためだよね。
Okay, the flash was in this photo. But he went to it for 30 seconds. It took him 30 seconds to get to this
そ
camera?
して実際にその通りになったよね。本棚を動かした天海くんはフラッシュに気づいて隠しカメラの位置までやってきた。
Wouldn't you, as soon as the flash blinded you, would you not immediately run to it, like crush it?
その時扉の閉まる動きでもう一枚取られたのは犯人にとっては予想外だったけどね。
おい、赤松。
Are we saying he killed himself? What is happening here?
いや、おめえどうしたんだ？さっきからなんか変じゃねえか？
変って？
今の一連の君の発言には何やら確信めいたものをか。
もしかして犯人が分かったんじゃないですか？うん、分かったよ。っていうか本当はずっと前から分かってたんだよね。
What? That's fucking news to me. Hello?
だってあのカメラのフラッシュを入れられたのは一人しかいないんだよ。そうだよね、犀原くん。だからね、この事件の犯人は。
Okay, well, it's either him. Sorry, am I losing my mind? Is it not her? It seems like it's pointing towards him. But am I crazy? Did she not set up the flash? Could both of them not have done it? I died, unfortunately, so... Well, doesn't she have an alibi? Am I losing my mind? How could it have been her? Like, the game is lying to me. Like, I'm lying in the game, and the game is... Really, we have to restart all the way back here? Really, we're really dragging it, huh? At least we get this one right the first time. They couldn't restart me at the choice that killed me. They had to restart me back here. Sure thought this one through her butt. Or unless it's me, but that would be weird. Sorry, am I losing my mind? It's not like, is it me? Am I my own culprit? I'm the culprit? On what basis? We were with us the whole time.
みたいだね。やっぱり私じゃ無理だったか。首謀者の正体にはたどり着けなかった。
I'm very confused.
ごめんね。みんな、ごめんね。天海くん、ごめんね。犀原くん、君がずっと黙ってたのはそれに気づいちゃったからなんだよね。
Okay, I'm losing my mind. Is it like a story through gap situation here?
でもそれじゃダメだよ。私はここで終わりかもしれないけど、せめて私の思いだけは君に託すよ、犀原くん。
When could we possibly have killed?
ここからは君がやるんだよ。君がみんなを守るんだよ。
Can they tell us how?
赤松さん、君は僕に託そうとしているんだね。でも、
like, well, we didn't know about the interviews either, right?
残酷だけど。
I didn't expect this, obviously.
やるよ。
And he's the main character. We to switch now.
君が僕に託そうとしているもの、君の思いは無駄にはしないよ。
Do we give ourselves up? Just to prevent, like, everyone from dying, I suppose, is the right thing to do, but...
犯人は赤松さんだね。
Okay, can we get, like, the game needs to tell me how.
赤松さんが犯人？
そんなわけないじゃないですか。ねえ、赤松さん。赤松さん？まさか本当に？冗談だって。
冗談だ。
え？もしかして本当に私が犯人
So
だと思っ
what?
ちゃった？
She's putting up a front so that he can dismantle it and carry on the good favor for the rest of the people, right?
やだな。そんなわけないじゃん。
But like, am I crazy? I guess she doesn't have an alibi for when they were separated, technically. But how did she do
だって
it?
天海 君が殺された時、私は犀原君と一緒に教室で見張りをしてたんだよ。
She was. That's why I'm like very confused.
その後で図書室に行って、そこで初めて
Like everything she's saying is correct. So like I'm literally. Did they lie to me?
そもそも私は天海君と会ってないんだって。彼を殺せるわけないでしょ。
そうだよね。赤松さんが犯人なわけないよね。
もう当たり前じゃん。あんな重い砲丸で人を殴れる腕力が私にあると思う？私が叩けるのはピアノの鍵盤だけだよ。だったらあんたが犯人って。
What are we doing here?
ああ、犀原君の冗談でしょ。場の空気を和ませようとしてくれたんだよ。そうだよね、犀原君。私があの砲丸で天海君を。
I agree though, because we haven't been told anything that could possibly show that you did this. This is coming out of nowhere. We don't even have a reason to suspect you. Did she do this? Okay. There's reason to believe that she was sort of setting him up to take on the mantle, to believe in himself. Did you have to kill like the cool guy? I guess she had no choice.
Yeah, 冗談なんかじゃないよ。
Can you prove it to me, please? Like for me, usually I can make sense of this whole thing. They've done a. There's a chance that once this pulls together, I'll be like, holy shit, masterfully done. Right now, I'm just confused.
なんだと？
そこまで言い切るということは、どうやら犀原君は本気。
I mean, we lied. That doesn't help our case. But I think we can start lying in the whole game. You know, weird to have a mechanic for one moment.
もちろんだ。
If it's at the beginning, at least.
だったら。
Yeah, tell me, buddy. She lied to me.
赤松と犀原はずっと一緒にいたんだろ？
赤松さんがどうやって
Are we gonna get to the comic from his perspective?
それはどこで砲丸を使ったのかを考えれば。
Unless she went through the vent and was doing what I was saying.
どこで砲丸を使ったか。
なになに、さっぱりわかんないよ。
I can't back down. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth. So true? Are we taking his perspective now? What does the BGM have to do with anything?
私は犀原君と教室で見張りをしてたよね。
天海君と会ってもいない赤松さんがどうやって彼を殺せるの？
犯人が砲丸を。
天海が殺されたのは図書室だからな。
他の。
What does the bloody shop football have to tell us?
私に犯行は。私にはアリバイ。があるよ。アップが殺された時、犀原君と教室で見張りをしてたよね。天海君と会ってもいない赤松さんがどうやって彼を
殺せるの？
What does the lookout classroom's evidence show?
犯人が砲丸に決まってるよね。
天海が殺されたのは図書室だからな。
他の可能性。
私に犯行は不可能だ。
I don't know the truth myself. Unless she crawled through the vent. I have no idea how she could possibly have done it.
私にはアリバイがあるよ。天海君が殺された時、私は犀原君と教室で見張りをしてたよね。
天海君と会ってもいない赤松さんがどうやって彼を殺せるの？
犯人が砲丸を決まってるよね。
室だからな。
Killed in the library. Do we have anything that proves this is not the case? I found it really funny that the images don't load immediately. It's not cached. But anyway, just developer posting. But like, I forgot that we can lie.
私にはアリバイがあるよ。天海君が殺された時、私は再犯
But that doesn't help me.
見張りをしてたよね。
I have no fucking idea what the answer is here.
私にはアリバイがあるよ。天海君が殺された時、私は犀原君と教室で見張りをしてたよね。天海君と会ってもいない赤松さんがどうやって彼を殺せるの？砲丸を使った場所が重要みたいだけど、図書室に決まってるよね。
天海が殺されたのは図書室だからな。
I have no fucking clue. The game has defeated me with this one. I have literally no idea how she could have killed him. And the way that they're treating this as if I'm supposed to know is concerning to my brain. Konna tokoro de, by the way. I have no clue.
私にはアリバイがあるよ。天海君が殺された時、私は犀原君と教室で見張りをしてたよね。
天海君と会ってもいない赤松さんがどうやって
Oh, this shit drains your health like crazy. I didn't realize.
犯人が砲丸を使った場所が重要みたいだけど、図書室に決まってる。
Okay, so this is the statement.
私にはアリバイがあるよ。天海君と会ってもいない赤松さんがどうやって彼を殺せるの？犯人の砲丸を使った場所が重要みたいだけど、図書室に決まってるよね。
Okay. That again? That seems like the right point of evidence just because the game is suggesting that that's the case, right? I have no clue at all, man. Is it the BGM? Because like she's cheering us on here, but I don't know what it could possibly be. What is the fucking truth, buddy? I'm losing my mind. Okay, how is that possible? Am I losing my mind? But how? Oh, which is based on nothing. Based on source my ass. Okay. How? Unless, okay, if this game's conclusion is what I was saying earlier, that she shot from the vent, and the game didn't give me the option to choose the vent, I'm going to crash the fuck out. Nageta means thrown and not rolled it, but...
地下にいる天海君を殺したんだ。
1階の教室から砲丸を投げて地下にいる天海君に当てるって。
どんな魔球じゃ。無理に決まっておる。
それが可能なんだよ。教室のある場所に向かって投げれば。
Are we saying he got Rube Goldberg? What is this shit?
それも犀原君にはもう分かっちゃってるみたいだね。
Are we talking in tongues? What is happening? I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. I want to fucking know. Hello? You can't turn away from the truth. The place where she rolled the shot put ball. I know this. Okay, Hangman's Gambit 3.0. Orbs in the right order. Left click to flash. And then right click to get them in the right order. It's vents. Okay, bullshit, fuck you. I had the answer beforehand and you didn't let me answer and then I was confused. Bullshit, fuck you. Fuck this fucking... I'm so mad. Also, it's not rolling it. She would have had to throw it. You can't roll a ball to slowly end up killing him from across the fucking... Why would you translate that specific word wrong? We're not playing bowling. Unless it's an underhand throw. It's not a roll. This shit matters, man. And then...
でもそこからどうやって天海さんに砲丸を当てるんですか?
Yeah, this is another thing why her crawling through makes way more sense. Mystery. It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down. I mean, is it the books? Are we... Sorry, I need to understand the physics of this operation. Now that's a sick effect, wasted on nothing. I'm looking away from the truth, yo. It did, I guess. I have trouble believing the physics work such that someone would die from that height. Okay, if an inertia rolling ball, shot put ball, fell from 2.5 meters above my head, I don't think I would die. I might have a brain injury. But I think I would live, just with a concussion and a broken skull. Am I crazy? How heavy is that thing? I don't believe your physics, Magic Man. I also don't believe how it would have ended up that way. Yeah, what bullshit is this? He just... And also, how fast was the ball that he didn't notice a rolling ball? He was just like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna fucking stand here while this ball rolls towards me. This is all very I need to get explanations now. And somehow these books maintain the momentum so perfectly that it killed him. Okay, I want... Yeah.
イルマさん、君は捜査中に言ってたよね。あの自作のドローンを使って実写の正確。
あれってどうなったんですか？
写真を現像してもらって見取り図も作成済みだっつーの。
だったらみんなで
頼むよ。
なんだよ、あれが欲しいのか？しょうがねえな。後でまた俺様におらなめるよ。
なめるよ。Okay, the physics of this doesn't work. Unless there was a book in the top left that had a 45-degree angle to hit it off of, the physics of this don't work. It would lose all of the rolling momentum as it rolled towards him. It would hit the books on that end, lose all of it, and then slowly come in a way that would not fucking kill him in this manner. Also, it would have had to stand so perfectly in the exact position for this to work, and if it didn't work, he would have just walked out with a slightly injured head maybe, or dodged it, and then what? Did she plan to keep throwing them and he would just stand there and take it? What kind? This is so fucking... And she's... You know what? She said she liked Rube Goldberg machines, and that's, you know, that's what she tried to build here. Why did they choose to explain this in such a pathetic way? They could have done this so much better. I'm hoping that they fix whatever's happening here. Yappari. They're gonna make me fucking click it, aren't they?
ほら、天海君の死体があったところから通気口のところまで本が階段状に積み上げられているんだ。
Anyway, I'm hoping that I'm losing hope.
あ、本当だ。
確かに通気口から階段状になっているのね。下から見上げているときは気がつかなかったわ。
なるなる、砲丸はここを転がったんだね。
間違いないよ。一回教室の通気口に投げ込まれた砲丸は通気ダクトを通って図書室の通気口から。
And by the way, Amami just heard of the fucking loud as fuck clang come out of the vents, and was just like, huh, I should just stand here and die. Are we fucking serious? Unless he killed himself on purpose, this doesn't make any sense, and if he did, I accept. And in this, okay, I will recant my first problem that we didn't see how it happened. We did see how it happened. We actually were with her when she set up the books in the staircase. We just didn't see exactly. And I did mention like it was sort of a bit weird that she cleaned up all the books, that wouldn't the killer notice it or something. Little did I know, I would have had a different problem with it when it was revealed to me. And the briefest of moments, like omitting the fact that she had a ball with her and chucked it, and she also did note the shot put balls when she first went across them. Not that, of course, we saw her pick them up. It would have been way too suspicious if we saw her pick it up. Okay, huge clang. So far, I'm with you on how it works. Yes. Like, are we... Yes, and then, like, what nonsense are we talking about here? Yeah, are we deaf? Do iron balls hitting metal grates not make any noise? I would hear this shit. Nothing else is happening. I'm losing my fucking mind. That's not how physics works. It would lose like most of its velocity upon hitting the books at the end, and then slow down before slightly speeding up again when it went down. I can accept that the open books would redirect it down sufficiently. There was also, like, how tall are these bookshelves? Did he just stand there and take it? I need to know this. And we're gonna go do a flashback to the point where she says she likes the group open machines. I remember. He left for a minute, but yeah. Yeah, but not when he left, because he wasn't there at that point. She just stopped for a minute, chucked it, and left. This game could have done this so much better. It was okay, like, I hate it slightly less, but... Are we gonna say I dropped everything I was holding, included the shot put ball that she was holding to kill him, and she dropped it in the, like, are we okay? I also have a lot of questions.
変なの。どうして桃田ちゃんが必死になって反論。
そんなもん。あんなに殺し合いを否定して。そうだよ。ゴンダも信じないよ。え？赤松、おめえは何も言うな。おめえの疑惑は俺が晴らしてやるからよ。
Interesting. Are we still? What is happening?
赤松が犯人なんて信じられっかよ。まだ疑問だって残ってるしな。
疑問とは何じゃ。
そいつは音だ。
Oh, okay. You know what? I get it. It's the BGM blocked the noise. You know what? Fair enough. I missed you. Okay. For once, the game has defeated me logically with 1 point. But the other point is still... I don't think it would have killed him. But I think that I can prove wrong. Sorry, I hit that. V? それは違うぞ。
殺人が起きたのは動機のタイムリミット直前で。
I rescind my complaints. I literally forgot about that one. Now, do I think that Metal Ball? You know, it was playing pretty loud. I'll let you have that. I can. The thing is, my only problem is like I need to be able to agree with the possibility of the game to then accept the rules of how the game is presented information to me, right? If the game makes clear that there's a problem with something and then is like, okay, the solution is this. As long as I believe the solution, I don't feel the need to get so nitpicky about it. So now my problems have gone down. Could she have done it? When did she do it? We were there when she did it. Some key details were omitted, but we were definitely there. We literally saw what happened. We just didn't know what we were looking at. The noise has been solved as a problem. Number 3. How could that have killed him? I guess it's down to chance. I guess he just died like it was lucky. How heavy are those things? I've held a shot put ball before. Maybe not a real one. Maybe the real ones are really heavy. Also, Kodaka really said, you know what? You get a main character, female protagonist. She's the killer. And then we switch back to the guy. And of course, as soon as I was like, they're gonna build a romance together, we don't get a romance. So they fucked up multiple things. You know, short-term aura over long-term aura, but whatever.
だとすると、赤松さんの犯行のほとんどは一緒にいた犀原くんの目の前で行われていたんだね。
I didn't expect it, to be fair.
その通りだよ。教室で砲丸を投げた時もそうだし、通気口の蓋を外して砲丸が出てくるようにした時もそう。そして砲丸が本棚の上を転がるように本を並べ直した時もだ。それに最初に倉庫から凶器の砲丸を持ち出した時もそうだよね。あれって入間さんに渡すカメラを取りに行った時に持ち出したんだよね。
Okay. So they did have a few lines that actually did clue you in on this, that you would not ignore. You would ignore at first sight, but then the flashback is like really, like she was doing this shit the whole time, really. Huh? She did say she had plenty of room in her backpack. Her backpack, bro. I'm gonna say skirt because it's funny. Okay, this. You fucking beta version. They think I'm a fraud. I wanted to say it. It's in a backpack, of course. Worth it. Worth the point loss to hear what could be said.
彼女はいくら重い砲丸とはいえ背負って運べないことはないからね。君はリュックに替えのベストを入れていたけど、砲丸はそれにくるんでいたんじゃないの？そうすれば一緒に入れたカメラを砲丸が傷つけることもないしね。
じゃあ本当に何もかもが犀原の目の前で行われてたんだね。
でも犀原君を責めることはできないわ。彼女のどの行動も直接殺人に結びつくわけじゃないから。それを目撃していても気づくのは難しいもの。
けどよ、 今のではっきりしちまったみてえだな。赤松が企んだ犯行のすべてがよ。
And so I guess her plan was basically like intended on killing the mastermind, but because the mastermind didn't end up getting killed, it was sort of like a you know, whatever happens situation.
違うよね。
It's actually
何
like
かの間違いだよね。
it was the right thing to do.
でもそれが真実だとしたら
Yeah, he just fucking ruined the entire plan, really.
だってあの赤松ちゃんだよ。あんなにみんなでここから出ようって
She didn't know who she was killing.
自分が助かりたいだけで人を殺すなんて。
違う、そうじゃない。
違うって何が？
赤松さんはそんなことをする人じゃない。
そんなことをする人じゃないって。
We're gonna talk about like the manner in which she did it. We'll talk about what I just talked about, right?
そうだけど違うんだ。本当は赤松さんはそんなことをする人じゃない。僕はそれを信じている。
信じるってなんで？
But I mean, you should. I understand that you may be a bit surprised at this, but also you know you didn't do it to intend to just kill like crazy style. You tried to kill the mastermind failed.
犀原くん、まだ私のことを信じてるの？
I guess she's impressed at his sort of emotional acuity.
なんで？なんでまだ私を信じるの？まだ真実から目を背けるつもりなの？
違うよ。僕は君を信じてるからこそ。だからこそ真実を暴くんだ。君が本当にやろうとしていたことを暴くんだ。
You know what? Maybe it's an okay conclusion. I just wish that they could have had somebody else do all this. Maybe it doesn't hit as hard, but could they not have just like cooked up like a slow burn? Not slow burn. It's pretty short. Like what the actual meat and the potatoes of it. They really just are allergic to having any romantic plot develop in these games, huh? Kodaka's just like, you know, I can't write romance. I wrote it for a couple lines and then she is the murderer. Yes. Argument armament. Okay. It's a different kind of rhythm game. Maybe this one works. And they give everyone a cool outfit. That's nice. Match the rhythm. So it's like Honey Pop, but without the sex. It's okay. As always, it was a pleasure. Let's let this shit run.
まだ私を信じてるの？犯人は間違いなく私なんだよ。こんなことをする人じゃないって。全部私が悪いんだよ。まだ私を信じてるの。
Okay, you have it's when it's almost full.
こんなことをする人じゃない。
Oh, you can critical it. Never mind. She moaned. Saxo.
私が天海君を殺したんだよ。それがこの事件の真実なの。それ以外の何者でもないの。私はひどい。
I'm trying to get it critical. It's hard. Oh, come on, give me the flawless. Okay, that was a stream. My bad. Still not a flawless, unfortunate. Oh shit, they're changing them up. They keep changing my shit. She is freaking.
君に私の本当の目的がわかるの?
They cooked with this one. This one is actually possible to do. But my WASD keys are kind of bugged out and they double click sometimes.
自分が助かりたいから人を殺したわけじゃない。君がやろうとしていたのは、この殺し合いの首謀者を殺すことだったんだ。
首謀者を殺す?
Actually, this isn't a surprise after everything that we've, like, uncovered over the course of this entire sequence. Is kind of crazy, no disrespect.
赤松さんは天海君を狙っていたわけじゃなくて、首謀者を狙っていたんだ。この殺し合いを終わらせるために、僕らを助けるためにね。そうなんでしょ？
そっか、あのままタイムリミットを迎えていたらみんな死んじゃうから。
だから首謀者を殺してこの殺し合いを終わらせようとし。
でもそうだとしたら僕のせいだ。赤松さんは僕の推理を信じて、あそこに首謀者が来るって信じたからこそ。
I guess it's sort of, but like, okay, you know what? Part of me is wondering why she didn't tell him about the killing part as well. Maybe it's because she didn't want to like let him know, get him in trouble because of knowing about trying to do it all on her own.
首謀者を殺すための罠を仕掛けたんだ。だから何もかも僕のせいだ。
Here's the thing.
僕の推理のせいなんだ。
Not to rag on Saihara, but people are like this sometimes, and it can, like, you know, there's some self-esteem stuff, whatever, tendency to blame yourself. It can be very annoying when you're trying to own, like, have responsibility or have a certain, like, position, and somebody who's like blaming themselves is like, you know, no, it's my fault. At some point, you kind of need to tell them to shut up and let others take responsibility. Because if you take responsibility for everything, you're also, in some sense, maybe unintentionally depriving them of the agency to own their own decisions and fate. You know, you're like, no, it was my fault. It was my fault. Like, no, it was my fault. Like, if we look at this with a clear head, it was my fault. Like, if you don't let me own it, then I can't accept, like, the rightful onus and move forwards. But anyway.
やめてよ。そんな風に言わないで。
Listen, I mean, for him it comes from a place of personal insecurity and maybe a little bit of trauma, but...
お願いだから自分のせいだなんて言わないで。そっちの方が辛いよ。犀原君のせいじゃないよ。全部私が勝手にやったことなんだよ。だから私のせいなんだよ。
赤松さん。
犀原君、
最後の
一つだけお願いしてもいいかな。せめて君が終わらせてくれない？
Put me away. By your hand, send me away.
最後に君の推理でこの事件のすべてを明らかにして、それで終わりにしてほしいんだ。
You know what? I did a lot of complaining, but I think it all wraps around. My only problem is I don't think it would have killed him. But if I can ignore that, and I think I can, it's actually like a masterpiece. It's actually great. And now that they're getting emotional with it, you know what? Fuck it. It's like you gotta. There's a quotient of like bullshittery. There's a bullshittery quotient, and then there's like an aura farming impact on the reader quotient, right? And you need to optimize the ratios, because when there's too much bullshittery, you're taken out, right? You're taken out of the moment. You're not immersed in what the world is telling you, and then you're thinking to yourself, this shit makes no sense. If the like aura is too much and there's no bullshit happening, then it's like, okay, it's style without substance, you know. Some shit needs to happen to earn the aura, right? And it depends on what you're making, how the ratio, you know, if it's more logical and like meat and potatoes, you need a lot of details, because details are part of the aura farming. That's kind of necessary to support the aura, right? But like a certain amount of it is your own leeway. You have your own like mental buffer zone, and I think this fits within my mental buffer zone. I think I can swallow the fact that I don't really think that the ball from that height would have killed him necessarily. But I mean, people have died from less. I mean, the king hits in King's Cross, like Sydney stuff, right? That sort of caused us to have curfew laws for maybe too long. And it's just been lifted now. Of course, no one goes out anymore, whatever. Just getting into regional politics of Australia. It's really not helpful. But, like, I suppose if the angle is just right, it seems like it's not the best plan, but it was like all she had, really. And she wanted to kill the mastermind, so it all wraps around. And really, part of her goal, like, was to try and help her, in the words of Mew, you know, Beta Boy Toy, Dote Saihara-kun, to get like some confidence and some self-belief, really. I think she sort of like, once the events transpired, she knew like what needed to be done in terms of making the future of everyone's world better, because he needs to be the one to see it through. She is basically like giving him an opportunity to be the greatest main character of the three that we've had so far. She's being the stepping stone. She's Nagito posting, but like without the rest of what makes Nagito cool. But she's doing her own thing. And in that sense, I love it. Fuck it, I'm on board now.
わかった。僕が終わらせるよ。最後に全てを明らかにするよ。この事件の嘘と真実を。
Okay, narrator. The closing argument. The doodles. But now they've got higher quality doodles. The form of manga. Yeah. I'm familiar. Haven't had that noise in a while. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you actually need to AD this shit. Okay, this is gonna be a little annoying. But at least they're not doing this stock thing. It's a little confusing to get this shit to make sense, but what did the culprit do with the library's events? So, but assuming these are all correct answers, we can... How do we right click? Giving me a red mother is scary. Sure. Rantoro's design and whole presence was so good. I'm so sad that he's dead though. He was so cool. He was so cool, man. They had to kill the coolest guy first. Now we have some astronaut bum and this aura farming little boy failure to carry us through the rest of this game. Couldn't one of them have been killed, man? I like that they make it way easier, that it's a question and response situation. Oh yeah, we did bow to her and she was all, yeah. We're missing something from here, right? I forgot this one, so I did it last. Danganronpa.
事件の発端は2日前。モノクマが追加の動機を発表した時だ。ここで
Oh, my bad.
それを聞いて団結してモノクマと戦おうとする人たちもいれば、それぞれの考えで独自に動く人たちもいた。僕も首謀者を見つける作戦を思いついて、ある人に協力してもらうことになったんだけど、まさかその人が犯人になってしまうなんて、その時の僕は考えもしなかったんだ。僕と犯人は首謀者の正体をつかむために図書室に隠しカメラを仕掛けることにした。図書室には隠された扉があって、そこを何者かが出入りしている形跡があったから。タイムリミットになればモノクマを出動させるために首謀者がここを訪れるはずだと考えたんだ。そして翌日、僕らは罠に使うカメラをイルマさんに改造してもらうため、
She's fallen over, bro. What is going on there?
必要な材料を揃えに倉庫へと向かったん
Oh,
だ。
they animated the things.
僕らが必要だったのは
The gifted.
使い捨てカメラと防犯センサーだ。それさえ手に入れればいいはずだったんだけど、でもここで犯人は見つけてしまったんだ。殺人に利用できる凶器をね。そう、砲丸の弾だよ。犯人はカメラをリュックに入れながら同時に凶器の砲丸もしまっていたんだ。そして事件当日、イルマさんが改造してくれたカメラを受け取った後、僕と犯人は図書室を訪れた。
Some more effort went into this one, for
すぐに
sure.
僕らは カメラを仕掛ける場所の検討を
I like that they do this so that they make sure no one forgets what the hell happened. Even though I forget what the hell happened in everyone almost the first 2 games. But
すでにこの時か
that's
ら
kind of
始まっていたんだ。
what happens, you know? Wiggle, wiggle.
通気口の蓋を外して通気ダクトの中に立てかけて
Is this like mixed 2D, 3D? It seems like it, maybe. In places, which is fine as long as it's not for the important drawings, you know?
そして最後の本棚では百科事典を開いたまま本棚の上に置いた。一見何気ない行動に見えていたけど、犯人はこの時凶器の通りさらに犯人は防犯ブザーと連動した改造カメラにも、他のカメラは僕が仕掛けたけど、そのカメラだけ僕は気がつくことができなかったんだ。
Okay, they lined it up pretty much as but well as they could have. And they didn't know it could have hit them in like any manner of places. Just not as bad as it could be. And that, you know what, that height, maybe if you, especially if they were like bending down or whatever. We don't know that they, it says that he died instantly. That's what I'm, maybe they did that just to ease our mind. I think it would make way more sense if we found him like struggling horribly and then died. Although I think that would have been pretty brutal to put case 1, but they should have. Buzzer. Okay, that's misleading. There's no shot those two would be talking in an amicable manner. Fan fiction.
桃田くんたちがゲームルームに入っていくのを確認した後、僕が教室に戻った時だった。タイムリミットが残り1時間であることが告げられ、直後僕が持っていた防犯ブザーの受信機が鳴ったんだ。僕は首謀者が隠し扉に来たんだと思ってすぐに教室を飛び出して図書室へと向かった。その時の僕は焦っていた。一緒に行動していた犯人を置いていってしまうほどに。でも今思い返せば、そこが殺人を食い止める最後のチャンスだったんだ。
Oh, come on. Don't be so hard on yourself, buddy.
犯人は僕が教室を飛び出した後、隠し持っていた砲丸をリュックから取り出して、それを教室の通気口へと投げ入れた。この瞬間、犯人の殺人ギミックが動き出してしまったんだ。防犯ブザーが鳴った時、図書室では天海くんが動く本棚を動かしていた。この時犯人が図書室に残した仕掛けも同時に動き出していたんだ。まず防犯ブザーと連動した改造カメラがフラッシュを焚きながら天海くんの姿を映した。当然天海くんは隠されたカメラの存在に気がつき、そのカメラを調べようと本棚に近づいてしまった。
So it's possible that that could be like literally a second or two before the ball went up from top and killed him.
そう、犯人はカメラのフラッシュ
I'm trying to figure out like how this will make sense.
凶器の通り道の先に誘導。
I like the speed lines on the ball are localized to a square. That's the sprite of the ball. They didn't draw it on the actual thing because this is like a 3D screenshot, basically.
図書室の通気口から出てきて、今度は本棚の上を転がって移動していった。通気口の蓋も本棚の上に整理された本も、すべてこの凶器の通り道を作り上げるためだった。普段なら砲丸が転がる音に気づいたかもしれないけど、この時は特殊な状況が犯人の味方をしたんだ。
But the music was jamming, bro.
殺し合い促進ビデオだよ。
Oh, we get to hear it again. I'm glad. I like this song actually.
砲丸が転がる音は書き消されたんだ。
It kind of goes hot as fuck. I'm glad we had that interlude. He didn't know. He didn't know.
凶器の通り道の先にいた天海君の頭上へと落ち。
Okay, I think my problem is with the size of the ball. If I'm looking at it in the scale, right? If it's like a two-hander, then I believe it. I thought it was like a one-hander. It looked smaller in the game than it did in real life. I bet. Let's see what these images if I'm. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty big.
天海君の死体を確認したとき、犯人はこう考えていたはずだよ。首謀者は死んだ。これで殺し合いは終わる。これでみんな帰れるって。でも犯人の願いが叶うことはなかった。
So this curious motherfucker ruined it all, bro.
首謀者なんかじゃなかったんだ。僕らみんなを救うために行われた殺人。それがこの事件と犯人の。
Or I guess maybe the mastermind knew that and was never going to come, which makes perfect sense, to be honest.
そして君の嘘の正体なんだ。超高校級のピアニスト赤松楓さん。
It's tragic, man. There was literally no other way to do it. The way it ran out. It was the way the things ended up being.
そんな本当に赤松さんが犯人なの？そっか。
確かに信じたくない真実だけど、それでも犀原君が全てを明らかにしてくれたおかげで。少なくとも今までの赤松さんを信じることはできるわ。
今までの赤松さんを？
It's true.
たとえ殺人を犯したとしても、今までの
We lied one time, okay? Can we tell them about the one lie that we did?
私たちを守りたいと言ってくれた彼女の言葉は嘘なんかじゃなかった。
This voice actor 100% has done this exact voice for a number of roles like this before. I swear to God.
それさえも嘘だったとしたら、この先何にも信じられなくなっちまうところだったな。
優しいんだね。みんな。私はみんなを裏切っちゃったっていうのにさ。
Well, not really.
違う。裏切ったんじゃない。だって君は僕らを救おうとして。
犀原くん、やるじゃん。さすがだったね。さっきの君は本当に頼もしかったよ。
This is a much more like Ace Attorney, the first game, except it was intentional death.
でもまだまだだけどね。もっと早く俺のターンにしなくちゃダメじゃん。
俺のターンにしなくちゃ。That's an interesting turn of phrase.
本気を出したら君はちょっとすごいんだからさ。
赤松さん、
どうして？
なんでだよ。
なんで？ Sorry, my bad.
なんでそんな風に笑うんだよ。なんでまだ僕を勇気づけようとしてくれるんだよ。
The game can save it if she confesses her love to him now, before death.
なんてなんだよ。なんで周りのことばっかり考えるんだよ。そうじゃなかったら君はこんな殺人なんて犯さずに済んだのに、なんで君はそうなんだよ。
ごめんね。
はい、ストップ。そういうのは裁判の決着がついた後にやってくれる？
ようやく議論の結論が出たみたいだし、じゃあ投票タイムだね。
So true.
お手元のスイッチで投票してね。
Your voice is real fucked up.
必ず誰かに投票してや。投票せんと無駄に一人減ってまうからな。
それでは白と黒の運。
It'd be funny to vote wrong right now. I'm gonna vote myself. I guess no matter who we vote for, the result should be the same, right? It'd be really funny if this actually changed the vote, but I don't think that's the case. Oh, tell us who everyone voted for. One vote for Saihara. I hope the game comments on it, but I don't think it will.
投票の結果、黒と
Akamatsu. Give me those monies. The Monokuma middle. Shugo or whatever. Not my greatest scores. Okay. We got pretty good. Off stream I'll spend all those coins, to be honest with you.
大正解です。
よかった。
あ
I mean, yeah, she didn't want everyone to die. She kind of was hoping that the Master Man would be dead, though.
そうじゃないよ。
That's true.
わかんないですよ。
お願いします。
Okay, you're fucking stupid. I nearly said some horrible shit to you, buddy. What do you mean? Are these guys are really dumb, huh? We explained the whole thing, why she did all of this. We're just like not gonna critical thinking out the window or what? We heard it straight from her, you bunch of useless fucks.
あのさ、
Yeah, obviously.
だから。
Yeah.
そうだよ。私は
I really believed it too.
でもさ、分かってないね。
Well, this is true, but like,
ちょっと
he's right, but not in a like. If she didn't do it, either someone else would have done it, or everyone would have died. Which is, it's sort of like what he's saying is only true if the Monokuma threat is not actually real, but like it's obviously like it's real.
いやいや、
そうだよ。
分かってるよ。
Are these real tears?
ね
I can see through your act. No, they're never real tears. One day we'll see real emotion from this guy, and he'll have a real arc. I'll actually care about him, but until then, I mean, and that makes sense why they didn't take the perk, because if they took the perk, everyone else would die, and she didn't want that. That's actually in a very I forgot that was not explained, but I guess it was explained through the circumstances that came through here. Actually, very well done. Lying to them to motivate them. So the mastermind is still out there, is the point, I suppose. And then it... I mean, like, it's also... But what's the point of the lift in that case anyway? Is it just like... maybe they're just down there the whole time. Well, yeah, obviously. Don't be stupid about that. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, you guys want to be friends if the girl killed someone, she would have killed someone anyway. Like, what is it? Are we supposed to, like, I guess her implication is that if she had killed the mastermind and gotten away with it and we'd all escaped, everyone would have just looked around and been like, okay, we're not gonna consider who did this, because it was the mastermind then. I guess, I mean, it makes sense that she needed to cover her tracks though, regardless, because if she had been trying to kill someone this whole time, they wouldn't have let her get away with it, but it's weird that that's her line of thought, but okay. I wanted to get out of here with you. Oh, friends, I wanted to be friends. Say something more. She's about to die and you can't even say, you know, something romantic. Pussy. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, really. These are my true thoughts. I tried to mask them.
Hi.
So come on here. Oh yeah, these guys don't know about the punishment time, the Oshoki time. Schlock.
というわけで、ワクワクドキドキ。
Oh yeah. Is it like uniform executions this time or what? Oh no, they're just protecting.
お仕置きタイムは神聖なコーナーなんだから邪魔したらダメなんだよ。中華邪魔しても無駄。えぐいさ。残酷だけどみんなが死ぬよりは一人。うるせえ。赤松は命がけで戦ってくるなら来い。ゴンダの力はこういう時のためにここで戦う。
兵器にネオ合気道。僕も。もうやめて。やめてよ。
It's true, don't throw your lives,
赤松さん、私はどうして
I mean, come on, buddy. Look at the fucking mecha robot in front of you. What do you mean?
あのね。
My wish will still be here.
私は信じてるから。絶対に生きてね。約束だよ。
ええ。
依頼として受け取るわ。
じゃあね。
さてと、スペシャルなお仕置きを用意させていただきました。
くそ。ねえ。負けないでね。
At least go.
お仕置きタイム。
so allergic to romance that it actually pisses me off a little bit. It doesn't need it, which is why, like, this is my personal gripe, and I don't think I don't want to levy it against the story too heavily, no, especially in this case, because it was so at the beginning. You can say maybe there wasn't enough time, right? Like, prove me wrong. Would the game not be just better if, like, she would have said like a romantic line, you know? Just literally, you know, just one line, you know? 別の世界で君と私そばに行ってるのはまあ嬉しいだと思う something like, I don't know, I scoffed the entire line. I forgot how to be romantic in Japanese, as if I ever knew. Like, you know, if we could have met in another life, outside, in a kinder world, you know, I would have liked to have been with you or something. One final push, one final act of selflessness. But no, we have to be sad, and he has to be like, I wanted to be your friend. I mean, I can't, like, she's dying. You can be emotional, man. You were both flirting with each other. Show us the damn clip. Roll tape. These look same as the first two, at least. No, okay. Grab her ass. That was a vine boom for sure, by the way. Just holding her skirt in that position is funny. Oh shit. The grandest of piano. I didn't have time to read that. He's twerking that shit, by the way. What is going on back there? Yank, yank. That's pretty fucking dark. In a good, you know what? That was, you've leveled this shit up, huh? Does one monoling die each kill? Is that how they're gonna sell this one? That's because usually a lot of these deaths, since in the recent one, have been pretty instant. That was that. You know what? If that's how it's gonna be, I'm tapped in. That's real. I mean, that's some demoralizing, cruel shit right there. There we go. As if all reality had vanished and the only thing left was the fictional. We did that last game. With this game, I don't think it's the same. Real or not, Kaede was gone. Akamatsu Kaede no longer existed in our world. To be fair, he did say that it would keep going until there was two alive, so I don't think that's the intended way. But I think that's what's going to happen. One of them is going to end up dying each time. Namu Amitabutsu, or whatever. Despair maxing? I'm glad that we got a couple of like stoic, not stoic really, but like steeled people here that make it a lot more interesting, you know?
どういうつもり?
We have like four plus people at least. These four, the maid, this child reader or whatever it's called, tennis man, and then the anthropologist man.
はてねまあ
何ですか?
それは
てめえ
だったら
だってまあ残念
Could you tell us his talent at least? Help us out a bit.
だが
いいだっていうかさ
あ?
ほらね楽しみ
Yeah, but this one was literally by pure need. This ironically should make it way easier for everyone to not kill each other, but
そうでしょいいね
chutzpah is I haven't seen that word in a long time.
ありがとう。
This guy is real fucked up, but the rest of everyone it seems to be on the same page.
あそう残念まあ
Ma. It's gonna be hard to convincingly. The Monokuma motive's gonna have to be real good.
だって
Okay.
あ
Didn't need for all that to be the case. Okay. Muri.
そうだね。確かにそうだけど、話にならないな。違う。それはどうかな。
I'm testing out his lines.
否めないな。否めないな。確かにそうだけど、確かにそうだけど、話にならないな。まあね。そうじゃないよ。違う。それは違うよ。そうなのかな。そうかな。そうなのかな。そうだね。そうそう。否めないな。そうだよね。そうそう。否めないな。
Had some fun, don't worry about it.
いい。
True. You should. Okay. Any. You know, I shouldn't be so hard on her. She's got like terrible internal complexes that even can't be worked out to the point where she's literally sobbing and is criticizing somebody else for crying. It's kind of fucked up to do that to somebody.
否めないな。
おい
お祈りだよなんだよわからん
いい加減にしやがれくそ、うるせえちくしょうバカ野郎。食いしばれ。
What the fuck is he doing now? I don't get it. Is he supposed to be like, why aren't you crying? Is that what he's saying?
桃田君、それは殴る前に言うべきセリフですよ。
てめえは赤松の言葉を聞いてなかったのか。あいつはてめえを信じる。
This is very anime, for sure.
てめえに自分の思いを託すっつったんだぞ。それなのにてめえはなんだ。モノクマに文句の一つも言わずに黙り込んでよ。それでもてめえは男かよ。
Okay, it's the misaligned masculinity or whatever. Hold him back, somebody. Come on.
それは違うよ。
バカ野郎。
いいですか?
That phrasing was terrible. Never say it like that. You gonna explode it all over his face?
とりあえず、
だったら
True. I like your matter of factness. The characters here were actually way more likable than the first two casts. There's much less people that I truly hate. There are people that can be flawed, that's fine, but they have to also not be annoying to the point of being also one-dimensional, and have that dimension not be very good as well. Like, you have to pick your struggle, you know. Let him process his emotions, bro. He's emotionally complex. She's being kind to a man. It's taking a lot of effort. True, but... That's actually very fucking astute, motherfucker. I see, like, as soon as I was... He sort of acted a bit rashly, but then tapped into some deep fucking emotional depth on that. You know? It's like, you knew her the most, you had the most connection, you have the most chance of being fucked up by this. You have to resolve that shit ASAP, you know, we're in a crisis situation here, we don't have time for your emotional dwelling, but at the same time, you need to still get through it, work through it, like, in a sensible way. That was well put. I just started walking and I was headed towards the Ultimate Pianist Research Lab. Are they going to put this before the chapter ends? We're going to get a cliffhanger for the next one, that makes sense. It's not as if there would be any memories here. That's true. We've never been here together. Claire de Lune. Debussy, by the way. Licensed, by the way? We're gonna get copyright struck for Claire de Lune. This reminds me so much of a lot of visual novels that do have emotional moments. I think the piano-only tracks do a great job at carrying emotion, more than a lot of other kinds, you know. And I mean, I was making fun of Claire de Lune, but it's very good. Like, there's a reason we still talk about Claire de Lune, I suppose. And I think this reminds me of there's a whole... Subahebi talks about this a lot, has a lot of piano. It also reminds me of, what's it called? I don't know how I'm forgetting it. What's it called? Katawa Shoujo, yes. I had to Google 4chan visual novel. I knew everything about it except the name. It's funny how the brain works. They're doing a very good job with this, man. Tsuki no Hikari. That's what the translation of Claire de Lune is. I suppose they didn't translate it, they just put it in English, because Claire de Lune is obviously not English. 水面に浮かんだ月みたいに心が穏やかになれるいい曲なんだけど、わかっちゃった。実は私も震えてるんだよね。でも犀原くんがいなかったらもっと震えてたと思う。震えて何もできなかったと思う。私は犀原くんがいてくれてよかったよ。君がいてくれたからこうして立ち向かえてるんだもん。犀原くんがいなかったら首謀者を追い詰めようって勇気も出てこなかったよ。This is another great way to do it. Like, recontextualized lines, you know? She really was taking him on, like, in that sense. She was putting that plan together. だから、もっと自分に胸を張ってよ。私は君を信じてるからさ。And this CG of him just standing alone. Fists clenched, like, it's the direction on this is also just very well done.
やってみるよ。できるかわからないけど、いや、やるよ。僕を信じる。もう目をそらさない。僕はみんなのために真実に立ち向かう。みんなと一緒に出たいって言った君の思いを僕は絶対に諦めない。
He quoted her words there.
約束するよ。君と僕の約束だよ。うん。約束だよ。
Bro, they really come on. You can't do that, man.
犀原君。
I was wondering if they would do that. That's...
さようなら。
If we just ended the chapter here, it'll be perfect. Oh, listen to me.
Now
let us zoom out for a second. I don't know what you're talking about here. I don't know what this line is referring to as well. It seems because it's not spoken by anybody we know or what. This is too important for me to just leave out. I can't leave here. They're mourning them in the real world here.
大きな声では言えないが、きっとあの連中に殺されたんだろうな。やっぱりそうなのか。
そんなのもうどっちだっていいわよ。何でもいいから生きていてほしかったわ。私たちの分まで。
ああ、まったくだ。生きてほしかったな。いや、生きるべきだったんだ。生きなくちゃいけなかったんだ。この世界のためにも。
A thin line divides heaven and hell. Where are you hiding? I mean, that's a Gonta line if I've ever heard a Gonta line in my life. The loading times are a bit extended beyond the pale. 30 slots is not going to be enough, so let's just override this. Then we ended there. I think that was some incredible work. That may be like, that's definitely the best first case ever. That may be in the top 3 cases. Top 5 is obviously, I think the Nagito case from the second game is incredible work. I would have to go back and check at the first game. We had the case where both me and Kyoko had to trust each other to get out. That one was like very good, and I think, but like the ending of that was great. The whole throughput, I think, nothing matches the throughput of this case unless you talk about the Nagito case. The emotionality of it all, It was just well done. It was so well done. Anyway, suffice to say, I had some doubts, right? I think there was like for like half an hour I was pissed off for reasons that were proven wrong to me. And I think they pulled on my emotional heartstrings. I'm hoping that they don't fumble this bag. And I think they've got a good chance to really land the plane, as I keep saying. Yeah. I think it's basically like every loose end was tied up, everything made, not only did it make sense, like it felt, like by the end it all felt right. So yeah. Thank you for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and that's all I got for you. See you guys.